A popular TV show predicted this would happen. The term, The Simpsons did it first, has proven the animated series correctly predicted events like former President Donald Trump taking office.
If you want to see your future, throw a treasured personal item into the fire.
Okay.
The Simpsons has long been celebrated for its eerie knack for predicting the future. As we edge closer to 2025, some of the show's most outlandish scenarios are beginning to mirror our reality. From robots reshaping the workforce to breakthroughs in virtual reality, the iconic series seems to have foreseen changes that are startlingly within reach. But just how spot-on are these forecasts? And could they influence the future we're stepping into? Let's dive in and uncover the truth. Robots replacing human jobs. Back in 1995, Season 6, Episode 19 of The Simpsons, Lisa's Wedding, painted a humorous yet chilling picture of a future where robots had taken over human jobs. Bartenders, librarians, and countless others were replaced by machines. What seemed like a far-fetched concept back then has become an undeniable reality today. Automation and artificial intelligence, AI, have revolutionized industries, boosting productivity, but also raising concerns about job displacement. From factory floors to fast food counters, machines are stepping into roles traditionally held by humans. Companies like Amazon and Tesla lead the charge, integrating robotics into their operations to streamline tasks and reduce costs. In Amazon's warehouses, for example, robots don't just complement human workers. They perform tasks like sorting, packing, and transporting goods with speed and precision. Tesla's assembly lines, powered by advanced robotics, demonstrate how automation has redefined manufacturing. Meanwhile, in the fast food industry, giants like McDonald's are experimenting with robotic chefs and AI-driven ordering systems, signaling that automation is spreading beyond factories into everyday consumer experiences. As these trends continue, questions arise about the balance between technological progress and the human workforce. Will robots fully replace humans in certain industries, or will they simply change how we work? Virtual reality, Season 11, Episode 17 of The Simpsons, Bart to the Future, gave us a whimsical glimpse into a VR-centric world. Bart's hologram humorously lamenting the taste of virtual fudge was a playful nod to a technology that, at the time, seemed more like science fiction than an imminent reality. Fast forward to today, and virtual reality, VR, has evolved far beyond its primitive roots. Once associated with clunky headsets and nausea-inducing experiences, VR has transformed into a cornerstone of innovation, impacting entertainment, work, and education alike. Modern VR devices from companies like Meta, formerly Facebook, HTC, and Sony, feature ultra-high-definition displays, precise motion tracking, and wireless connectivity. These advancements have made VR far more immersive and accessible. Gamers can now explore breathtakingly lifelike virtual worlds. Architects can design and showcase buildings in 3D environments, and students can take virtual field trips to the edges of the Earth or beyond. What's more, VR is increasingly being adopted for practical applications such as medical training, therapy, and even remote collaboration. The once distant dream of living in a VR-integrated world is becoming an essential part of modern life, just as The Simpsons humorously predicted. The smartwatch revolution. In The Simpsons Season 6, Episode 19, Lisa's Wedding, a seemingly far-off vision was introduced, characters communicating through wrist-worn devices. At the time, smartwatches were an idea firmly planted in the realm of science fiction. Yet, fast forward to today, and smartwatches have become a staple of modern life, seamlessly integrating technology into our daily routines. Initially, these devices were marketed as tools for notifications, fitness tracking, and basic communication. But over the past decade, they've evolved into powerful health monitoring systems. Brands like Apple, Samsung, and Fitbit have transformed the humble smartwatch into a multifunctional gadget, placing healthcare insights at your fingertips. Modern smartwatches do more than count steps. They track heart rates, monitor sleep patterns, detect irregular heartbeats, and measure blood oxygen levels. The Apple Watch, for instance, offers features like ECG readings, fall detection, and blood pressure monitoring, making it a vital companion for millions worldwide. Beyond health, smartwatches now support contactless payments, voice-controlled assistance, and even real-time language translation. What The Simpsons once imagined as futuristic wrist technology has become indispensable in managing both health and productivity in our fast-paced lives. In a memorable episode, news anchor Kent Brockman undergoes a drastic transformation into an enraged zombie after consuming fast food from Krusty the Clown. Within just 28 days, a horde of hungry zombies overruns the town of Springfield. For those unfamiliar with zombies, they are fictional creatures typically depicted as reanimated human corpses. Lacking a soul, they are driven by a primal urge to instill fear and consume flesh. The concept of zombies traces back to Haitian folklore, where tales of reanimated corpses controlled by magic were common. Modern iterations of zombies often involve various forms of reanimation, such as nuclear radiation, viruses, or scientific experiments gone wrong. While Haitian voodoo cults were historically associated with creating zombies, contemporary stories explore a wide range of origins. Throughout literature and cinema, zombies have captivated audiences, appearing in works like White Zombie, The Walking Dead, and Train to Busan. Their enduring presence in popular culture reflects humanity's fascination with the macabre and the unknown. Colonizing Mars. Let's talk about the intriguing episode, The Marge-Ian Chronicles, from Season 27 of The Simpsons, where Marge and Lisa volunteer to be among the first humans to journey to and inhabit Mars. This fictional scenario parallels real-world ambitions, such as Elon Musk's SpaceX, aiming to send humans to Mars with the goal of colonization. While this hasn't materialized yet, it's fascinating to see how predictions from the show align with real-world aspirations. Regarding the uncanny predictions made by The Simpsons, Al Jean, an original member of the show's writing staff, has addressed this phenomenon. In a 2021 interview, he shared a theory suggesting that with over 700 episodes produced, it's statistically likely for some predictions to hit the mark. While it's tempting to speculate about secret knowledge or time travel, Gene's perspective offers a more grounded explanation. Nonetheless, the accuracy of some predictions still manages to surprise even him, hinting at something intriguing behind the scenes. While the idea of producers being time travelers is far-fetched, there's certainly an element of mystery surrounding the show's ability to foresee certain events. It's a fascinating aspect that adds to the allure of The Simpsons and sparks intriguing discussions about the nature of prediction and coincidence. Autonomous vehicles. In Season 23, Episode 22, Lisa Goes Gaga, The Simpsons depicted a future where self-driving cars were part of everyday life. While the humorous exchange about large sodas and quiet games added comedic flair, the idea of autonomous vehicles, AVs, felt like a long-term fantasy. Yet today, that fantasy is rapidly becoming reality. Major companies like Tesla, Waymo, and General Motors, through its subsidiary Cruise, are leading the charge to make fully autonomous driving a norm. Tesla's autopilot system is already offering semi-autonomous capabilities in vehicles, enabling cars to handle tasks like lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, and even self-parking. Meanwhile, Waymo, a subsidiary of Alphabet, Google's parent company, has gone a step further, launching self-driving taxi services in cities like Phoenix, Arizona. These vehicles operate without human drivers, showcasing the incredible advancements in AI and sensor technology. General Motors' Cruise division is also making waves, testing fully electric autonomous vehicles with plans to expand operations in the near future. From safer roads to reduced traffic congestion, the potential benefits of autonomous vehicles are vast. The rise of self-driving cars, however, isn't without challenges. Concerns about safety, regulations, and public trust remain critical hurdles to widespread adoption. Nevertheless, the progress made so far demonstrates that a world of autonomous mobility is closer than we think. Global surveillance. In The Simpsons Season 20, Episode 4, Treehouse of Horror 19, the show imagined a dystopian world where global surveillance was omnipresent. In typical Springfield humor, the government triumphantly finds someone they've been searching for, exposing the absurdity and eeriness of constant monitoring. This satirical vision is no longer far-fetched. Today, surveillance technologies such as facial recognition, drones, and online data tracking have woven themselves into the fabric of modern society. While these advancements offer benefits in national security and public safety, they also raise profound concerns about privacy and freedom. Governments worldwide leverage surveillance technologies for a variety of purposes. Facial recognition cameras, license plate readers, and phone tracking systems are employed to maintain security and prevent crime. China leads the pack with its vast surveillance systems. The infamous social credit system takes monitoring to another level, tracking citizens' behaviors, both online and offline, and assigning scores that influence their access to jobs, loans, and even travel. In democratic countries, surveillance is often more subtle, yet equally pervasive. Intelligence agencies, such as the U.S. National Security Agency, NSA, use data monitoring to prevent terrorism and cybercrime. The 2013 revelations by whistleblower Edward Snowden exposed the extent of this surveillance, showing that even democratic governments engage in secret, widespread monitoring of their citizens. In addition to governments, private corporations collect massive amounts of personal data. From online browsing habits to location tracking via apps, tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon have built a vast surveillance economy under the guise of convenience and personalization. Mind control technology. In The Simpsons Season 11, Episode 17, Bart to the Future, the show teased the idea of mind control technology, portraying it as both fascinating and unsettling. Although mind control as imagined in science fiction remains distant, advancements in neuroscience and brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. BCIs are systems that enable direct communication between the human brain and external devices. Once a concept relegated to sci-fi novels, BCIs are now a rapidly evolving field with significant implications for healthcare, accessibility, and beyond. Companies like Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk, are at the forefront of this innovation. Neuralink is developing implantable devices that allow users to control machines, such as computers, prosthetics, or robotic arms, through thought alone. This could profoundly impact individuals with disabilities, enabling paralyzed patients to move or communicate with unprecedented ease. Breakthroughs in neural decoding. Researchers have already achieved remarkable feats, such as restoring movement in paralyzed patients and translating neural signals into speech. For example, neural implants have allowed individuals to control robotic limbs by simply thinking about the desired action. While current BCI applications focus on medical advancements, some futurists speculate about broader uses, including advanced forms of thought-based interaction with the environment, or even rudimentary forms of mind control. However, the potential for misuse looms large. If thoughts can be decoded or influenced, questions about autonomy, consent, and privacy will become critical. Could these technologies one day be used for manipulation or surveillance? Global environmental crisis. In The Simpsons, Season 16, Episode 15, Future Drama, a future plagued by environmental disasters was humorously depicted, yet its underlying message resonates deeply with the crises the world faces today. Climate change, deforestation, and pollution are no longer distant possibilities. They are urgent threats reshaping ecosystems and human lives globally. Climate change is accelerating due to the accumulation of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels and deforestation. This warming has caused polar ice caps to melt, sea levels to rise, and extreme weather events to become more frequent. Heat waves and droughts disrupt agriculture, reduce freshwater supplies, and threaten biodiversity. Unpredictable weather patterns further strain ecosystems, impacting both natural and human systems. Deforestation continues to escalate, particularly in critical regions like the Amazon rainforest, where vast tracts of forest are cleared for agriculture and industry. These forests, essential for absorbing carbon dioxide, are crucial in mitigating climate change. Meanwhile, pollution, especially from plastics, is choking oceans, killing marine life, and disrupting aquatic ecosystems. Microplastics have entered the human food chain, posing potential health risks to humans. Universal translators in The Simpsons, Season 10, Episode 2, The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace. The concept of a universal translator was humorously introduced, hinting at a future where communication across languages could happen seamlessly. Today, real-time translation technologies are making that vision a reality. Google Translate provides real-time translation for text and speech in over 100 languages, offering accessible communication solutions globally. Microsoft Azure Cognitive Services supports AI-powered translation for businesses, enabling seamless interactions in corporate settings. Portable devices like PocketHawk and Travis Touch Go make it possible to have live conversations between people speaking different languages, further enhancing global connectivity. Flying cars. In The Simpsons Season 16, Episode 15, Future Drama, the show imagined a world where flying cars were part of everyday life, blending humor with an aspirational glimpse of technological progress. While flying cars may still seem like a science fiction staple, advancements in aviation and automotive technologies are making them increasingly plausible. Several companies are at the forefront of this movement, pioneering designs that combine practicality, sustainability, and innovation. Terrafugia, a subsidiary of Geely, has developed the Transition, a roadable aircraft capable of switching seamlessly between driving and flying modes. Urban Aeronautics is working on the City Hawk, a vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) vehicle designed specifically for urban settings. Lilium and Joby Aviation are leading the charge in air taxi development, envisioning on-demand flying transportation akin to ride-sharing services. Key technologies driving this progress include electric propulsion systems, which reduce emissions and noise compared to traditional aircraft, and autonomous navigation, a critical component for safely operating flying vehicles in congested urban airspaces. These innovations bring humanity closer to the once fantastical dream of flying cars, with the potential to revolutionize transportation in the near future. Economic collapse. In Season 11, Episode 17, Bart to the Future, The Simpsons humorously depicted a scenario where the United States faced a severe economic collapse, echoing concerns raised by many economists about future financial instability. While exaggerated for comedic effect, the show's narrative reflects real risks that could disrupt global economies. Several factors contribute to economic instability. Rising global debt, particularly in the public sector, has reached unprecedented levels, with U.S. national debt surpassing $33 trillion. Increasing interest rates further strain governments, businesses, and consumers. Inflation, exacerbated by the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, has pushed central banks to raise rates, slowing growth and heightening recession risks. Market volatility, especially in speculative assets like cryptocurrencies, mirrors patterns seen in past crises, such as the 2008 housing market collapse. Technological advancements, while transformative, introduce risks like cyber attacks and technical glitches, which could disrupt digital financial systems. Geopolitical tensions, trade wars, and conflicts in critical regions disrupt supply chains, adding further strain to global markets. While progress brings exciting possibilities, it also demands thoughtful management to navigate the accompanying challenges. Whether it's regulating emerging markets, adopting sustainable technologies, or safeguarding financial stability, the future hinges on balancing innovation with responsibility to create a world that benefits all.